characters, they get given very easily, played by two players who don't let their characters get given very easily. So this should be extremely interesting.
All right, let's see what we get here, man. Very interesting match here ahead of us. Ally's the first one to draw blood here. Boom, comes right in, gets the up throw, dare, forward air. No, back air that time. Not quite going for the Ally special. That's okay, though. Meanwhile, while you're comboing, because you're doing Mario stuff, Anti's comboing your teammate.
I think if anybody is going to have to... Oh, that grab actually missing because Mario tilting his head back from the up smash. Even these hurtboxes just don't know that cross slash will close out the first stock on Fatality. I was going to say Fatality the player to watch. He's going to be the one that's going to be breaking the mold here.
Most definitely. You know, I talked about it right before the match started. You know, he's definitely going to be the guy that's going to get smacked around quite a bit. But, you know, history shows, at least in this doubles top 6, I gotta watch myself. I will keep wanting to say 8. 6. You know, he's really good at playing from behind. You know, you give him that deficit, it kind of gives him like that will needed to turn things around. Good.
Very even game. Yeah, it's hard here. Gotta remember Ally playing that blue Mario and Anti playing that red Mario.
All right. Boom, just in there right after the follow-up. I like that. Again, Mew2King always positioned correctly to go for up smash. He just never seems to be in the wrong spot. Finishing touch and cross slash, different story. Up smash, though, that's his bread and butter.
See Fatality trying to help his partner there. Actually put himself in a bad situation. That back air falling towards the ground is going to hit Ally out of his charging up smash. Very risky thing to try to trade with, but worked out in Fatality's favor.
Here we go, Anti going for the back air trade. We've seen him go for a lot of that in the summertime. That's kind of what, you know, kind of put him back on the map again. I feel like people were sleeping on Anti for a while. Then he was like, let me show you these aerial combos, homie. Don't ever sleep on me.
Oh, man, it's always so scary. Fatality off stage. You see Ally going for him, but oh, again, always trying to trade with that Mario up smash. That's not something you want to play with, man. Very rarely will you actually win that situation.
Yeah, dude. Boom. Gets the up air from up underneath. You know, I got to talk about Mew2King here in doubles because I really feel like depending on how he does in doubles will determine the outcome of the entire set.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, that's M2K in a nutshell. I don't want to interrupt.
No, go for
M2K, if he's playing well, I know it sounds obvious, but if he's playing well, he's going to win. If he's not playing well, he's not going to win, you know?
Yeah.
But that's like so specific to M2K, just like he's so, I don't want to say a motion-based player, maybe like a momentum-based player, but we've seen him before. He'll just drop out of the tournament if he feels like he's not playing M2K.
Yeah, you know, and he's just not even going to save or not even waste anybody's time looking for him on stream or in the bracket. He's like, I'm out, man. And that's okay, man. You know, Mew2King definitely a guy who's very aware of himself, but not aware of himself on stage, though. We got to try to carry that over here into the game. As you see, obviously that stock is gone, and Ally, unfortunately, all by his lonesome, but he's working with some percent here. Let's see if we can try to turn this thing around. Platformless, though. Okay. Boom. Oh, grab release.
Free damage is free damage, man.
Okay. Okay, going a 3-ring circus right here. We got some juggling going on back and forth.
Up smashes are coming. Oh, that was actually the Kamehameha battle, dude. I like just a little bit faster on the draw.
Yeah, man. Didn't know we were at the DBZ tournament.
Wow. Still in a bad situation. And we see Fatality and Anti take game at number 1.
All right. Fatality looking really good here, rocking that wonderful EGLX care package t-shirt that I know a lot of us got here. I don't want to talk too much about EGLX, man. I know we got to talk about
the event is amazing.
But the event is just damn amazing from top to bottom.
Talk all you want, man. I love it.
I don't know about you. I know you worked some different gigs than myself, but I've never been treated that well before, you know. So Canada, you know, a friendly country. I wanted to say state, just a friendly country all around. I will be back. All right, but these players, though, definitely will be back here for game number 2, moving things right along here to Dreamland 64.
Yeah, not a stage you see very often, but I'm sure the Marios and the Cloud love seeing it on their screen right now. Fatality, on the other hand, not going to take advantage of it as much as the other 3 characters, but Falcon really struggles too hard on this.
Fatality looking to hold out the jab out there. I like that, you know, trying to keep Ally off stage. You know, that, like I said, you know, that just makes you fearless. You know, the fact that you know that you get bopped off stage, but you just keep going off stage, you know. That's a sign of a very hungry competitor here for the most part. Up the right in the finishing touch. Those combos, man, they never cease to amaze me. Wow. And a very dominant start here from the blue team to kick things off. Not even a minute into the match, DC, man, they're just really putting it to the red team.
Absolutely, man. Let's hope they can keep this momentum going on for the rest of this game. Red team, on the other hand, needs to figure something out here before it snowballs out of control for them. Because these, blue team is they're not even close to high percentages, dude.
Not at all, man. Probably halfway there for the most part. I gotta tell you, man, you talked about momentum. If you can take it away from Fatality, you'll be able to close this one out very quickly. As rough as it is to play against Fatality when the crowd is against you, when Fatality doesn't have his momentum, it's very demoralizing for him, and it really makes it that much harder for him to turn things around. As you see right there, wasn't quite able to get to his teammate in time to really save him here, and that's just really the position he found himself here in doubles today.
Yeah, this looked like a very different game than game number 1. See Anti already on his final stock here. Meanwhile, blue team finally only just now losing their first stock. So what is the mix-up here? What could they possibly be doing differently? I think
if we're speaking on the blue team's behalf, I think that they're just playing a little bit more solid, a little bit more aware of what's going on stage. I mean, most notably right there, DC, as you see, going right for that footstool and just really, just sending that message to the red team that you guys need to start figuring out what you're going to do for the next game because we're going to run away with this.
I think they need to start thinking about, definitely game number 3 here. Yeah, this might be out of their hands. Oh, okay, Fatality shutting me up a little bit.
A little bit, though, but not all the way, though.
Not all the way. So it's still kind of coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, man, you're getting paid to talk. He can't shut you up, brother. Okay.
All right. It was a good attempt. Yeah, even Anti knows. That's what I love about Anti, dude. Yeah. Anti will not waste any time. He knows if it's unwinnable. Let's just go to the next game, dude.
Yeah, man, he kind of explained his reasoning for that, too. He just didn't want to, overexert himself trying to edge out a 2v1 that he knew he wouldn't win, and it might give the other side, the download on him.
Yeah, you're not, 99% of the time, I want to say maybe even higher than that, you're not going to win a 2v1 where both players have 2 stocks.
Yes, sir.
Maybe if they have 3 stocks. Obviously, it's worth playing if they have 2 stocks left. But 4 stocks remaining, you're not going to win this.
Not in Smash 4, man. Maybe in the other iterations, but this one, like you said, a bit of a different game here. All right, but we find ourselves here on a different game. Game 3 to be exact, and final destination of all saves is at that.
And things are not starting off very good for Red Team. Once again, it's exactly what Blue Team needs. I think most importantly, Mew2King is loving it. Whenever stuff like that happens, again, momentum-based player. So starting off a match like that, he's going to be playing better for the rest of the match.
Yes, sir. Okay, I think the unneeded air dodge at that, but I think he just wanted to give himself that insurance just in case they went out there and tried to go for some pressure. But I don't really think he needed to waste that air dodge. But nonetheless, though, he still has his stock, so that's all that matters.
Mew2King has scared me, man. He's jumped he's jumped from this edge so many times. I don't want to see him lose stock like that, but he is indeed Anti going to run it back.
Anti let him know I am Anti. Let him know that there is some truth to the tag there. Again, another fair get back down on stage, dog.
Fair on the stage is an actual statement.
Okay. Falling up there. Now, had he had that limit that he wasted off stage, he probably would have been able to turn that into something really great, but that's okay, though.
A back throw, and that will be enough closing out that ally stock.
I will say, of all the characters in this game, when they go for a throw, you can pretty much know when the character's going to die. But Captain Falcon is one that always confuses me. Him and Pit, they go for the throw, and I'm like, he's dead? Oh, he's not dead. But it looked like he was dead, man. What the heck is that?
Nice, going to hit that Anti as well, charging that up smash.
All right. Gets the forward throw. Beautiful stuff there, kind of throwing ally out of position. They're obviously not looking for a kill or even a setup at all. Oh my god! And
no. Yeah, this stocks are just spaghetti against the wall, man.
Man, and something as simplistic as a nair of all things. I know we love Captain Falcon, but man, off stage, I'm telling you, man, he goes from top tier to bottom tier really quick sometimes.
Fatality again, though, does such a great job of staying alive for as long as he can. Oh my goodness, not like this. That was. Oh man, that was actual spaghetti.
I think
100%.
Ally wanted to get there. Oh, what the? Oh, not even giving me a chance to even explain what's going on. A lot of ping pong, tennis back and forth here. I'd say the red team definitely getting their Venus and Serena Williams on here, but let's see if we're going to figure out a way to serve it into the blast zone.
Yeah, that's Fatality's not going to let that happen.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Okay. Back and forth set between these two teams.
To kind of backtrack a little bit, though, you know, we've seen both Ally and Mew2King die at the same time. It really looked like Ally was trying to get his up special out as quick as possible, so then that maybe Mew2King can hit him with his, and maybe they could try to.
Oh yeah, they were trying to do some Houdini stuff off stage, dude.
Like some Luigi laddering type weird stuff, but it just forced a day late and $1 short. They find themselves down actually after starting this thing off so well, man.
All right, game number 4, Town and City. Who's counter pick? This was Mew2King Allies counter pick.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Match starting off very reminiscent of what we've seen into the last game for the most part. You know, Ally coming out very hungry, very aggressive. Mew2King, like you talked about, staying back in the cut. That seems to be what he's most comfortable with. And it's kind of working for him here. You know, aggro Mew2King definitely has his moments, you know. Like, I think most notably looking at, like, Smash and Splash 2, like, aggro Mew2King just running the Mew2King down. You know, in doubles team with somebody like Ally, he knows his spots.
Once again, beating out that Mario up smash. He's no fear. The fear has not been built yet.
Yes. Boom. Back here, using that platform to his advantage. I love that from Mew2King.
Fast fall onto the ledge. Does not have to worry about that cloud trying to hit him once again.
Ally not letting up here. Fatality just was really struggling to get back on the stage. But, you know, the most unfortunate thing about Captain Falcon is that he finds a lot of his openings from empty hop. But let me tell you, you don't want to empty hop around Mario, dog.
I love that. Ally just realized, you know, you've been holding shield way too long. I'm going to run right past you, get this back throw.
Right.
Dude. How dare you hold shield that long?
Right, just scoop that man up. All right. Okay, in the immediate limit climb hazard, you know, Mew2King just always knows when and when not to toss those out. Pivot back throw, the anti-special.
Almost getting punished for hitting with that up B, man. Very scary. At low percents, the up B is actually not even safe on hit.
Okay. Mew2King gets an opportunity there to go for the ping pong back and forth. That's going to cost him dearly. I like that anti-find opening for a down smash. These Marios this weekend just seem to be down smash heavy Marios. It's been working though.
Oh, things are looking very, very good here for, actually Ally already on his last stock. Didn't realize, dude. Can't look away for a second. Someone's already on their last stock.
Yeah, man, but speaking of stock, let's talk about Mew2King for a second. Still sitting on 3, well into the match here for the most part.
This is looking very reminiscent of, what game was that? First game, I think, or second game where he was lived to 172. See if he can make it that far. Now, oh no, that flood is going to end the stock, not able to get the limit fast enough.
Oh, share stock? Oh, the darkest timeline here, man. I'm telling you, things were just looking so good, but that light at the end of the tunnel got a little dim for him, man. It almost went out, if you will. With that being said, you know, oh my God, turnaround forward smash, so we're evening it back up.
You can't talk about anything, dude. You can't talk fast enough.
It's just hard.
Things just change. And now once again, anybody game.
And I think it's like these characters specifically, like I talked about before this set even started, they just close out stocks at the blink of an eye. It makes it really hard to even talk about what's happening.
For sure. So now, again, going to come down to who loses their stock first, and looking like it might be Fatality here off stage 128. Ally watching him.
Oh, the last hit of the dare, and he tried to DI that perfectly here, but unfortunately it matters not at this point. Gets the jab lock, but of course, you know, those are definitely singles combos.
Yeah, that's not something you want to try doubles. I wonder what he thought was going to happen.
He said, maybe if I'm lucky, he might let me forward. Saving that jump stage spike. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got ourselves a set here.
Game at number 5, as expected. Didn't think anybody was going to go down 3-0 or 3-1.
Right. Got to give it up here to these competitors. You know, I didn't want to see any 3-0s or 3-1s. Definitely wanted to see these go down to the nitty-gritty, and these players are giving us just that. You know, not only giving us a show personally, giving the viewers at home all these lovely faces in the Twitch chat. Something spectacular to see, that's for sure. Yeah,
honestly, I really like watching Mario in doubles. I think he's a very fun character to watch. Fatality, obviously, playing that Captain Falcon, just like you never not have fun watching Fatality, you know?
I agree, man. What more can really add?
Even that one time Fatality played Mario at, where was it? I think it was Super Smash Con.
Yes.
God, that was... Jesus.
You're right. He was talking about secondaries for a little bit. I think Mario was one of them, and then he even
I don't know if you
tried
saw
for
that
Ninja
match,
too.
You saw that match? Just go look that up one day. One day when you're just bored, dude.
Did he pull out Mario and Momocon last year too? I think he might have played a little Mario.
Was it?
Too,
yeah.
Yeah, man. It didn't go so high for him, man. Falcon is definitely where home is.
Game number 5, Talon and City, guys. Final match, losers semifinals. The winner of this match will go on to see Samsora and Mistake in losers finals.
Okay. Here we go. I like that Fatality, looking for the spike there. I like that. You know, I think he was banking on the fact that he might run out of like that invincibility there on the ledge. You know, you definitely can't sleep out there versus Fatality. Okay. I like that. Kind of bouncing the opponents back and forth here. As,
Why the backwards dash attack though? That was out of nowhere.
I don't know, man.
Oh, just raw forward smash. Stay across the stage. Luckily, Anti's going to survive from that, man. All right, you know, you're not going to get it twice. I saw that. You saw Ally trying to jab him to keep him alive, and I think that actually might have kept him alive.
Works, yeah. Wow. You know, super crazy to see, but doesn't even matter at this point in DC.
I think he could have made it back. I think he just upped it a little bit too early. That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. All right. Nonetheless, though, rocking and rolling right or wrong here, you know.
MCK, what's going on, man?
Yeah, that was, all right, we got to check his computer system, man.
So we said, you know, we said MCK is a momentum-based player. Let's hope that, you know, momentum goes both ways. He can easily have a bad start and then not be feeling well for the rest of the game. So hopefully that doesn't happen to him here. I don't want to see him go until here at this last match of loser semis.
Yeah, man, it's all about how you keep it calm, cool, and collected here. You know, there's a lot on the line. But, you know, what I can say is that all 4 of these players definitely have some sort of strat when it comes to mental, you know, composure. Oh, my goodness.
Force uses limit to get back on stage, and we'll get punished as well.
Oh, going for the back air that time. I actually would have wanted to see the up air. Oh, okay, and then gets the falling back air that time. You know, Mew2King starting to come alive here. But, you know, right as I say that, I thought I'd take a look right here at Fatality Socket. He's actually just losing his. You know, this match has definitely been going on for quite some time. And I love, you know, Mew2King and Fatality on stages like Final Destination or stages like Town and City where there's no platforms. They just have a lot of room to work with, something that they don't really get. You know, that luxury isn't really there on Smash Bros.
Yep. Well, let's, very even match so far. Red team have a very slight lead, but not. Oh, Anti's going to hold on to that stock. Wow, I thought the dash attack would be it for sure.
Nice.
Much longer Anti can hold on to the stock, because that's really going to set the pace for the rest of the game, as he is he's the one keeping it. Oh.
Okay. You know, Fatality seems to be the combo finisher, or he can kind of just end the combo. As you see right there, the forward throw right into the dare. You know, there's not really any follow-up after that, but, you know, it definitely, you know, it sends the message to let the other side know that, you know, we have our team combos on deck. You don't want to miss a step versus us at all.
And now we see blue team on there. What could be their final stocks of this entire event? Fatality, the only one keeping red team in the lead here at 107%.
Okay. Fall away forward there. That was so good. Was that fall away forward right into the forward tilt?
Oh, not like this
on,
Fatality.
Man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I think I seen the green spark too. I think he could have teched that one. I don't think he expected that to actually hit the way it did.
That seems like a classic. Fatality is the one person I feel like never gets stage spike, because he's just so, you know, playing this character, you have to know how to tech. It's definitely anybody's game here. We see both Marios at KO%. So who's going to land that hit? Mew2King going to trade with that forward smash. That's going to clank out of Fatality's whatever the heck that was. Yeah. Back here. Oh, somehow threatened Ally. Somehow stayed alive there. Where's...
But barely hanging on here, but, you know, it's Fatality, you know, just really caught in a bad position himself. You know, and that's... I gotta give it up to the blue team, man. You know, not only are they good with the combos, but they're really good at separating the red team and capitalizing in those brief moments, as you see right there.
Oh my goodness! What kind of wherewithal? What kind of awareness did? How did he know right across the stage into that cross slash? And MCK again, man, he's got that new firmware using the cross slash instead of finishing touch now.
Just some interesting, I gotta say, man, some Magic 8-ball sort of combos. I gotta give it to him, but.
Ally dropping shield on the Raptor boost, and now we got a 1v1 here. Super scary situation, but MCK knows, man.
He's a sitting duck out there.
Not much he can do. You gotta up B at least right here, you know.
Yep. You know, Cloud with those fantastic hitboxes, man. They're just everywhere at once and just in all the right spots where Fatality does not want him to be. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it right there.
Once again, M2K trying to leave, doesn't know that, nope. Got another match, my friend.
So actually, you're going to be cemented here for the majority, or for the rest of top 6 doubles.